Hello, gaming fans. Welcome to Arena Esports powered by Etisalat by E&E. Strategic partner is AD Gaming and our broadcast partner is Platonia. I'm Santa. Right along with me, we have Start Clashing and we are going to take you through the Dota 2 action today. How are you, Start Clashing?
Well, I am feeling amazing because we are about to witness the last monthly qualifier, and we are totally excited for it, Center, because we already have three teams who are in the playoffs already, and now we're gonna get the final team too. So, how excited are you? I must ask you because Center, this is the moment a lot of fans were waiting for.
See, anytime I perform casting for Arena Esports, I know for sure that the teams are going to present deadly challenge to their opponents and it's going to be
Yeah.
bombastic. So get ready some explosive action in the jungle of Dota 2. Let it be the day or the night time. Our heroes are going to present the best action possible. We will also take a look at the picks, the bans, the way they conduct their itemization, and how exactly they are going to perform with the heroes. Because Start Clashing, it's not just about picking the best heroes, it's also up to the player how best he is able to utilize the hero to the max extent. So we will look at all that during the play. We'll talk more about it, and yes, of course, I'm extremely excited. Please go ahead and follow the socials and show some love to your teams and the players, guys.
Yes, indeed, and also Santa. Remember this. This is the first time these players are gonna play. After that patch 7.35b, and
Oh
I don't
yes.
know how they're gonna face those challenges again. And I'm quite excited. The good thing is they've got plenty of time to practice it already because the
True.
patch came 1 month back, and now they can surely come up in the field, can show us some action-packed gameplay, just as you mentioned. And
Hmm.
again, I must ask you, who
Yep.
who are the heroes you are anticipating after the patch in the play?
See, irrespective of the patches, there are certain heroes who I always look forward for.
The
Every
constants.
game you'll have your favorite heroes. Okay, couple of them being Earth Spirit or take care of Invoker. Okay,
Hmm.
one such hero who is like extremely difficult to control, but at the same point of time, if you get the proper itemization for Invoker, he is gonna annihilate the entire opponent's lineup with his Sunstrike or be it the Tornado. All right.
Yeah.
At the same point of time, we should not forget about Bat Rider. This guy is a deadly hero in the world of Dota 2. He looks extremely small, okay, but do not go with the size because he is a TNT. He is just like TNT. He is extremely explosive. Whenever he releases his napalm, okay, it's kind of like a path of fire on which you have to
Yeah.
walk through. And if you try to attack him from the opposite corner, you have to be ready. Same is the case with Bristleback as well. You cannot fight him while he is facing off to your back because his
Hmm.
bristles, do not forget about the thorn kind of action going on. So, yes, there are many such heroes which we have to talk about, but the list is exhaustive, Start Clashing. And no matter how much we talk about it, it will not get end sooner. So, we already saw some games in action today. we are going to witness one more monthly final Q4, and the team which is going to win from here will move towards the playoffs and then the grand finals, and then we'll look at the championship. Talking about the earlier qualifiers to playoffs, we saw Shining Crown, Team Random, Woofer Fans, and the other one is gonna be Decider. And the teams that are gonna be into the Decider is Joking Around versus Rakuzan, which we are going to watch today. So best wishes to these two teams.
Yes, indeed. Let's see who's gonna make it to the playoffs. As I mentioned, we already have like three teams. We have Shining Crown, we have Team Random, we have Team Woofer Fans, and we're gonna have Team Joking Around, or maybe Team Rakuzan after this day. And again,
Yes.
whoever qualifies from there is gonna represent in the LAN as well. So it's a long tournament, and they do have a lot of opportunities. Let's see how it goes. And then again, when we were talking about Hero Center, and we
Mm-hmm.
do know there are plenty of heroes who neither got a nerf, neither got a buff in the recent
Yes.
patch, but there are certain heroes who got a very good buff as well. Well,
Yep.
let's see. I think Zeus is one of the heroes who got no nerfs, and I
Mm-hmm.
do think he can be a lethal weapon. But as for the teams, we have teams joking around, and they're taking on Team Rakuzan in a BO3 series. And yeah, this is going to be a very good evening center, because both the teams are looking quite powerful. But let's see, once we'll have to wait once these teams jump into action.
That indeed we have to wait. And guys, it's a BO3, best of three series format. So even if a team does not do well in the first game, they can go for the second and perform extremely good and then present a deadlier challenge in the third round. Now, third would be a decider if in case it goes for like a 2-1 kind of scenario. Otherwise, if it's a 2-0, then it will be wrapped up right after two second game and will proceed towards the next stages. Yes, agreed with you, Start Clashing, when you mentioned about Zeus, that guy with his electrification, just with those thunderbolts, just like those Norse mythology, where we see Zeus with his
Yes.
trident.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, but the trident in the form of the lightning, not exactly the trident indeed, right along with Zeus. But look at the way he has been slightly buffed. While those previous nerfs kind of caused a lot of uh, areas where players felt as if should not go for this pick, but we never know, there will always be certain set of players who will be looking for these kind of heroes. Now couple of those, like the mainly picked, if we talked about our Rubik Trend Protector Lena Tusk. But let's keep this to the ban and the during the draft, because obviously there it will make a huge difference. So joking around versus Rakuzan, while this is the first ever time I'm looking at these two teams, I know for sure that they played extremely well during the prior stages.
Yeah, and that is the reason why they are here, right? They've
Yes.
played really well, and they are almost in like top five actually, and one of
True.
them goes ahead of this stage, and they're gonna make it to the top four. But then again, that is going to be a real tough challenge for them as well. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we do have some very good players. We have Archer, Peep, Mr. Devil, Mirror, and Terror representing Team Rakuzan. Let's see how they're going to play it out. As for the heroes, see, there's a lot to talk about, right, Santa?
Mm-hmm.
Because a simple patch can change a lot of
Oh
things in the game
yes.
of Dota. And as we were even discussing in the green room behind,
Mm-hmm.
that Dota is a huge game, and a
Yes.
simple change, a minor change, can completely change the meta, can completely change your picks, can completely change the bans you're getting in almost every match, right? So
True.
I'm really excited to watch how these teams are going to play, and especially in that very first game of that BO3 series, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
that is the game where you guys can kind of construct your base, and if you have a very good base, then you might go for a 2-0 as well.
Agreed, totally agreed with you. It's completely dependent on how the game flow runs around and how the players are preferring to go for it. We may already see that they have already increased I mean to say, leveled up their particular heroes in the game to the max, but yet they would prefer to get a little more itemization, a little more edge over their opponents, and then they'll proceed for the final blow onto the ancient. But in between, there's a lot to be covered in the world of Dota, in the jungle of Dota 2. You have to cross through the tier 1 towers, then take care of those tier 2s, then cross the tier 3 towers. It's not at all going to be easy, even if you're trying through the safe lanes, or if you're trying to make a path through those creeps. Never to forget about the wards in position, which can reveal your position and can give an edge to your opponent. So there are n number of things, x number of possibilities, and anyone who is good with maths will say for sure that this is the kind of game where you have to analyze, you have to proceed with a plan. If your plan is not good, then I shouldn't term it.
Well, there are a lot of questions, right, Santa?
Hmm.
But one thing is for certain that we are here for a long and a very very exciting evening
Well
because
said.
both these teams, I'm quite sure they're not going down that easily. Let's see
Hmm.
how they're gonna challenge the other one and who's gonna get that very first victory as well. Because as I mentioned, the base has to be strong, but at the
True.
same time, we have seen a lot of comebacks in this Dota community, right? There are
Hmm.
so many teams who even lost the very first round, but they came back strong and a lot more stronger. And that happened in this same tourney as well, right? On
True.
the Arena Esports channel, we have seen that multiple times. So it might happen again, but yeah, we have to wait till the game begins because it's not going to take a lot of time. And as Santa mentioned, once the draft begins, we can talk a lot about heroes as well.
So when you said that it may be a long day, are you giving an indication to the viewers stating that get your popcorn ready, maybe a mug of
Yes.
coffee, and join us in the action? If that's the case, then yes, kids, get a popcorn, get that coffee in position so that you'll be right along with us and support your favorite teams and players, which is much very much needed. As and when you cheer and support your players, they are gonna present much more challenge to their opponents with their set of picks and bans, and they will proceed with the itemization, which is very much needed and is the ask of the hour. There are so many heroes. Okay, even if we start talking about a single one,
Yeah.
half an hour of session will not be enough for it, because every hero has at least four abilities, some have five. And if you look at Invoker, those number of abilities are like phenomenal. Hence one of the reason I talk about Invoker a lot,
Hmm.
and is also a great choice for ban most of the times. Let me give you a quick insight about the latest, according to the latest meta, the bans or the picks which kind of ran around, since we have a little bit of time for the draft to begin. So
Yeah.
I saw that, Rubik, Trend Protector, Lina, Tusk, Mirana, Death Prophet. These set of heroes have been a great choice of picks in the recent times. On the contrary, if I go for the bans, as I mentioned earlier, Bat Rider being at number one of the ban. I do not know why players are so much finical about this particular hero, but yes, the challenge which Bat Rider presents to their opponents is huge. So it's quite obvious. And be it the itemization with his Nepalm particularly, and those passive skills, he presents that challenge. Also is the case with Slark, Doom, Ember Spirit, and Beastmaster, with those fiery kind of fire mode passive attacks. Also with the Yol Scepter, or be it the shards, they get deadlier minute after the minute into the game.
Well, yes, indeed they do. Well, Santa, forgive me.
Yep.
I know you're waiting for the draft to begin, but I must ask you because
Yes.
as for the safe lane, I do think there are
Hmm.
certain heroes in my mind. I think Juggernaut could
Hmm.
be a very good pick after the patch, and at the same time, I do think Phantom Assassin might be a great pick. But who are you anticipating on the safe lane? But here the draft begins, and we already have a lot of bans in the picture.
See, as we have been discussing, okay, Doom, all right, this guy, we'll talk about it, but the first pick of the day, Vengeful Spirit, a very good hero ever to conquer the lanes. With the agility factor involved, Vengeful Spirit can definitely avenge their opponents for their set of kills, and can, while performing that support role intact, is also huge with the attack. So if you want to take a direct fight with Vengeful Spirit, be cautious that you need to have that itemization in place, because you have to face the Wave of Terror, the vengeful vengeance aura, which kind of runs around your hero's body, and slowly depletes the energy. All right. Then from Rakuzan, we see Trend Protector. Man, this hero directly reminds me of Groot.
Groot.
Radiant team ban.
Let's see if he's gonna work out right now. Well, Santa, I think
Mhm.
you are in a jolly mood today, but yeah, let's wait till the game begins because we already have plenty of bans. Okay, Amber Spirit's getting banned. Let's see what is going to be the next ban for sure. But then again, Vengeful
Seconds
Spirit being
remaining.
the pick from the side of joking around, and then Rakuzan coming up with a trained
5 seconds
protector.
remaining.
Mhm.
What do you think are they rooting for?
See, I kind of felt as if Nature Prophet could be a choice right along with Trend Protector, but they already banned Nature Prophet. So that's out of the way. Now, Doom of the charts, right along with, I see a couple of heroes like the Hoodwink. Okay. Now, these kind of heroes will present some challenge against it. But at the same time, Trend
Radiant
Protector,
team
he
pick.
creates that leech, which is slightly poisonous. Okay. Ember Spirit is a kind of hero who can dissipate the mode with the embers. But at the same point of time, if you have that itemization in place, you can counter it. So a very good choice and a
10
very good
seconds
ban. I would say
remaining.
a respect ban right at the beginning. They also kept the meta in
5
mind
seconds
while
remaining.
banning these heroes because Nature Prophet, one of the abilities with the teleportation, can easily teleport from one part of the map to the other, comparatively with a higher agility. If you go across and then hit. Now, Brood Mother could be one challenging hero, but Brood Mother has
Dire
not been
team
there in
pick.
the meta from quite long. And talking about it, we see Techies.
Okay.
This guy is a lot of irritation. A lot of irritation, let me tell you. The
Yeah,
reason
he
being,
is.
mhm,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah. Well,
the
he is
reason
indeed.
Dire team
okay,
pick.
we are gonna cross each other maybe. We both are equally excited start clashing, so I can expect this to move further. Then we see Spirit Breaker in action.
Well, let's see how this goes on because we all know Spirit Breaker.
10 seconds
He's
remaining.
like a berserk tank, right?
Oh yes.
5
He's
seconds
just gonna
remaining.
strike you in, and yeah, let's see how this goes on because I think the late game is going to be good. But
Hmm.
then again, we have to wait till the draft ends, till
Radiant
all the
team
heroes
pick.
are in the picture.
Vereska has arrived.
Okay. Oh, a Dark Willow pick coming up.
We
Well,
spoke about
let's see
this.
how it goes on, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, we did.
Dark Willow with the Bramble Maze creates a maze around the opponents, particularly during a team fight. That's the first ever ability the hero
10
would cast
seconds
the spell.
remaining.
It also depends which particular player is gonna play with
5
Dark Willow
seconds
because that
remaining.
will also make a huge difference. And if you're also sending Dark Willow in the mid lane right in the beginning, that will give a huge opportunity for the player to get the farm and make Dark Willow as a deadlier opponent. Now, not to forget about the Terrorize, the ultimate. For that, you need a lot of gold. You have to farm properly and then proceed from there. You also have to get those scepters and the shards with which you can upgrade your Shadow Realm and the Cursed Crown. If they are not done on time, and if it goes for a late game, then Rakuzan will definitely have the edge. But at the same time, look at Techies. Okay, this fellow will cause those sticky bombs, will blast off, and can easily evade an attack. He has a
Mm-hmm.
taser. Okay, a taser which will shock
Radiant
and
team
kind of
pick.
creates a stun. Talking about
Storm
taser in
Spirit.
action, we see Storm Spirit. Now, to give Spirit Breaker the kind of edge you need, Storm Spirit. Now, these two heroes will counter each other and can negate one another's abilities.
Well, let's see. A lot of things depends on the teamwork, right?
True.
10 seconds
Because if one
remaining.
of them gets the
Dire
proper team
team pick.
support, then things might go the other way around. But okay,
Ooh.
a Tide Hunter coming in the picture. Again, the recent patch is playing a decent role in this draft as well. Also, talking about techies,
Mm-hmm.
well, what do you think about the recent buff techies got,
Dire team
especially on
banned.
those sticky bombs, right? The radius
Anti-Mage.
has been increased, the explosion radius has been okay, and anti-mage in the picture. Well, I was not
Radiant
expecting
team
an
banned.
anti-mage, to be very honest.
It gives me a kind of indication
Radiant
that joking
team
around is
banned.
kind of looking for a late game. Now, also look at the ban. They banned Slark. and Rakuzan immediately went for Puck. Another irritating set of heroes, both of them, because whenever you're going for those attacks, they'll easily evade, they will run away, they will not allow you to kill them. So
10
that's one of the reason they have been banned. Now, if we talk about Tide Hunter and on the other side Anti-Mage, these two heroes, they can take a lot of damage. They can absorb the damage and can inflict the same amount onto their opponents. Tide Hunter, particularly with his anchor slash, with the anchor slash in action, and the ultimate, the Ravage. Okay, now Ravage will create a small arena around the opponents and will slowly deplete their health and the other factors. The other factors involved being right along with the scepter and the shard abilities. Now, these two, I often stress a lot about the shard and the scepter because it's like an add-on, buddy. It will amplify your abilities and will give more
Yeah.
edge on your opponents.
Well, yes, indeed it does. But then again, Santa, you indulge in something else. But then again, I asked you how the recent buff is going to affect the Techies gameplay, right? Because I
Okay,
think Sticky Bomb is again one of the main abilities Techies rely on.
true,
And then again, getting a buff on it, that too a very good buff. I think it could be a very good, a very good thing for any of the Techies player. But at the same time, I think Templar Assassin got a very good buff as well.
true,
Though by the time we got to the draft, we already had a lot of good bans.
true.
And that shows us how these players are being very
Radiant team
careful with the
pick.
bans, not letting any
Of
dangerous hero in. But then again, Queen of Pain is here, and this draft is already looking a lot dangerous.
See, also look at the bans. We have Invoker being banned, one of my most favorite hero. Now he is very good
10
controlling
seconds
the map,
remaining.
controlling the regions around the jungle. That's main reason for getting banned. And
Choose
then
your
we see
hero.
Luna. Okay, now this is going to be a challenging game for sure. Now, talking about the players who have selected the heroes, we have Terror playing with Trend Protector, Hadel with Techies, Archer with Storm Spirit, Mr. Devil with Tide Hunter, Shinigami playing with Luna. That's a great choice. Then Chef is playing with Vengeful Spirit. We have Fondrigi, Spirit Breaker. Then Zerkin playing with Dark Willow, Metarax is playing with Anti-Mage, and Taz playing with Queen of Pain. Now, according to the meta, and as rightly mentioned by my co-caster here, Techies, who definitely got a huge buff. Now, if you look at the Sticky Bomb, what this fellow does in the game is whenever a hero is trying to juke out from the fight, he will use this ability. The Sticky Bomb gets attached to the opponent, and irrespective where you go, it will cause that damage. So joking around playing from the Dire end and Rakuzana playing from the Radiance end, it's going to be an entertaining play. And start clashing. There we go. The action begins, and during the preparation phase, they are
Prepare
getting
for
ready.
battle.
They have their smokes of deceits in position. That will also give them a bit of agility to move further into the map to gain that momentum, reach the spots from where they can get those runes.
Well, let's see how is it gonna go out, because this is just the beginning of this game, and as we have already mentioned, this is going to be a long evening, and
Of
each and
course.
every game is not gonna, get over that easily. This is just the beginning. They are already trying to hunt each other down, and at the same time, they have to be very cautious about those wards, since the beginning of the game for sure. And there you go, they are already trying to stick with each other. And as you were talking about tackies, right? And I think the players have to be very careful to not to just
30 seconds to
lure
battle.
around tackies like that. You have to be very careful after the buff, especially because if you're on a very low HP, then you might land in a lot of trouble.
Agreed, completely agreed with you. But at the same point of time, Techies has the supports by Trend Protector. So even if they are trying to, target one of these squishy kind of heroes, you will also have your tanks with the support who
Yes.
will
Battle
directly run into the
begins.
path and will absorb the damage. Now they are waiting for the spawn to happen, and there we go. The bounty runes, couple of three goes into joking around, and only one acquired by Rakuzan. Now it's a slight
Ah.
disadvantage in the beginning, The
Yeah.
fantastic maze, a lot of damage being dished out. Trend Protector walks into it and absorbs the damage. Now, you already mentioned that they will try to target those squishy heroes in the beginning and will try to get those initial kills. Dark Willow with the maze, ah man, as irritating as possible. With Spirit Breaker in action, so conquering the bottom lane, a fantastic lineup over here. Luna right along with Trend Protector. Uh, it's going to be a challenge for these two, for particularly Dark Willow and Spirit Breaker, to annihilate the opponent lineup.
Yeah, indeed it is going to be, because Trent Protector, look how cautiously he's playing, right? They even tried, just after getting those three bounty runes in the beginning of the game, they even tried to get that Luna kill. Though Trent Protector just came in time and kind of saved her. And right now it's going to be a fierce battle, but it is a battle of those final hits for now.
True.
Because both of the teams and all the heroes on the battlefield, they are being very cautious as of not to lose their lives, especially in the beginning of the game, right? Especially in just 1 or 2 minutes in the game. As for the mid lane, okay, Queen of Pain is kind of struggling a bit, but then again, Storm Spirit goes all in, comes back just in time, and yeah, there is going to be uh in out situation again and again on this mid lane too.
See, it's highly essential to stop Queen of Pain from leveling up. Now, Storm Spirit is already at level 3, and Queen of Pain is at level 2. So, what Storm Spirit is trying to perform here is to stop Queen of Pain from getting those attributes in position which will give that edge. And if that happens, this may not be a late game. It could get ended quickly, particularly during the team fights. Because once you have the Shadow Strike and Queen of Pain with the blink in position, will become easier for her to evade the damage. And look at the last hits as well. We have 9 for Storm at the same time, 8 for Queen of Pain. So it's a head-to-head competition going on over there. Tidehunter and Luna, they are at number 3 and 4 in the matter of last hits. A single deny, not a lot of denies for the opponents, but yet they are presenting the challenge. What matters is how earlier anti-mage can come out of the situation, climb up the charts, and get themselves leveled up, because that also matters. And if you allow anti-mage to go for a late game, this guy can totally topple the game.
Well, yes, indeed he can. And then again, let's see how they're gonna deny him before late game actually, because once he
Agreed.
gets those levels, just as you mentioned, right, the damage is insane. And he's gonna like annihilate the whole team of his opponent too. Look at that, Queen of Pain, she's already struggling a bit, though now she's on level 3 too. But then again, Storm Spirit, he's dealing a hefty amount of damage. Well, he's gonna go a bit to the top side, and yeah, it's a slow start from both the teams as they are just trying to focus on leveling up, focusing on collecting the gold as much as possible, and they're not totally focused on fight. We haven't even seen a single uh over push coming up from any hero, or a single over
Ooh.
commitment from any of the side. But finally, the very first courier kill, I think,
Yep.
and their person V, he's even got a water rune. But yeah, it's a slow start, as I mentioned.
See, these water runes are very much necessary because they can help them to replenish their health as well as a little bit of mana along with the attacks. Now, while Storm is facing the challenge, oh, the first blood, here we go. Trent Protector, he was not supposed to get killed, but now Luna is also in
Oh, the
trouble. There we
second
go.
one.
Now, I did point out to you earlier that Trent Protector can
Yeah.
protect their lineup. Now, as soon as he goes down, it kind of opens up the challenge, opens up the lane
Hmm.
entirely, and you can also take care of the support. And Luna completely exposed, and it became an easy takedown. So the first set of kills definitely giving a bit of lead to farm the gold. Already 1,000 of net worth difference between the teams. Now it's quite early to talk about net worth, but yet even if you have a little bit of edge over your opponents, that will make a lot of difference towards the end. Now Queen of Pain and Tidehunter, these two are going head on with each other, dishing out a lot of damage. Now trying to gain that momentum. Good number of
Uh,
last hits. Dark
Tide
Willow
Hunter.
slightly under trouble, but look at Techies, man. This is the reason I told you that he is extremely irritating. Whenever you try to get a kill, he will not allow it. And the maze, here we go. Storm under big time trouble. Hardly any health left. Out Queen of Pain and Techies together. Those arrows. With that. Go, gone, went.
Well, there was no way out for him, right? Because
Radiant's
uh,
middle tower is
two
under
heroes
attack.
from both the sides, and they've completely captured him and highlighted him, and it's already a 0-3 lead. It's a very good start for joking around, and again they are again committing, and this is going to be a very good commitment for sure. Look at that Spirit Breaker going all out, but then again Trained Protector. As you have already mentioned, he is the point who can either save the team or he can break the team. And right now he's trying to tank his teammate as efficiently as possible, and he was kind of successful in it too. But then again, he's like a window, right? If
True.
joking around can pass through him, then it's all over for the other team.
At the same point of time, they slightly missed out on the maze. If it had been created at the optimal period, the fight could have turned in the favor, and joking around could have received like couple more kills and get that lead going further. But look at Techies, man. This guy, this guy looking for more farm and also taking care, planting that observer ward in the area of impact will provide that initialization. Also, the necessary. Okay, that's a good item being purchased right in the beginning. Anti-mage, the boots are needed. Look at that bomb. There we go. Now, this is what you have been pointing out towards earlier part. The sticky bomb with that bit of buff gives that edge. And Queen of Pain takes the pain.
And also the damage that Queen of Pain is dishing at this moment is really hefty, right? And this is just the beginning, so you have to take her down somehow using those tackies bombs. But then again, another fight initiating, and Feral goes all in, maybe the third time in the game, and this time Core might get a kill, but no, it's a very good showcase of teamwork coming up from the side of joking around. They got in, got the kills, and now they are backing off like nothing happened.
You have to, because Dark Willow is low on health, Anti-Mage is on low on health. You cannot continue the attack. So backing out from the fight is a good decision, according to me, because they can save their heroes and can continue from there. Because once you lose your hero, it gives that gold to your opponents. So that becomes an advantage to your opponents, giving out those free kills. So that needs
Radiant's
to be
middle
covered.
tower
Yet
is under attack.
what Rakuzana is doing here is they are slowly, building up their game. Look at the number of last hits by Tide Hunter, Storm, Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage just climbed up. One more kill. And with that, Tide Hunter goes down. It's not at all easy to take care of Tide Hunter. With that heavy health,
Yeah,
oh yes, he can absorb a
but
lot of damage.
I think he was a bit careless over there, right, Center? Don't you think so?
Slight bit of overcommitment, I can agree with you on that.
Tribute.
0 to 8
Eh.
lead, under 8 minutes. Buddy, it's not at all easy to get this huge lead right in the beginning.
Yeah, and now even that Spirit Breaker, aka Feral, he was even trying to go on 1 versus 2, and he still somehow managed to get out of the situation. Now Dark Willow is there to support him, but yeah, Trained Protector, Luna, both are backing off just in time. But remember, Dark Willow, she is not that far off, and adapt or die coming from behind. Though a very good team support coming up from the side of La Flame, but is it enough? Is it enough? Once again, Taki is coming up with those sticky bomb, but he's a bit late, and this is going to be a total chaos from the side of joking around. Again, getting 3 more kills, though they have lost a single hero this time, but then again, it's a 111 lead. It is huge, Santa.
While it was look at that change with that 1029 of gold gained for joking around and 564. Now even the damage dished out one more time, Anti-Mage, and this particular juncture
Oh,
it
look
will
at the
be Tide
damage.
Hunter. Oh no, but prior to that they covered it. Acoustic took that huge hit, man. You cannot go down these, man. I think it's the third or the fourth
Radiant's
death for the
bottom
hero,
tower is
and
under
that's
attack.
going to be quite a huge amount of challenge. Now, Techies tried to perform to evade out of the attack, and taking care of Techies these many number of times right in the beginning of the stages will not allow the hero to level up as needed. And in the later stages, we all know for sure that joking around will definitely joke around with Rakuzana.
Well, at this moment, joking around, they are completely annihilating Rakuza. Because
Agreed.
every time they're engaging in a fight, they are the ones getting the lead out of it. And it's not like about a single kill or a double kill. They are like getting a triple kill every time. And this is the very first time they've lost a single hero against Rakuza. So Rakuza, they need to be very careful because the level gap is building up.
Mm-hmm.
And as we can already see on that last hit slash denies chart, Queen of Pain is leading the chart. And at the same time, anti mage is just behind her, and we
Yes.
all know once the anti mage gains the level he's looking for, once he gather those items,
Mm-hmm.
then he's gonna be unstoppable
Radiant's
too.
bottom tower is
Of
under
course,
attack.
and also there are also a major factor which is changing the game here. You have Vengeful Spirit providing the excellent support that has been asked for, be it with the missiles or the
Radiant's
terror,
middle tower
or
is
with
under
the
attack.
aura, or be the Nether Swap. Okay, it's yet to be unlocked. I believe it's multiple heroes are going for to
Radiant's bottom
unlock their
tower is under
ultimates here.
attack.
We will see that in a little while, but look at the net worth difference. It's becoming huge minute after the minute. Already Queen of Pain with 5,000 plus, Spirit Breaker with 4,000 plus, Anti-Mage with 4,000 plus, and the difference between Tide Hunter and Queen of Pain more than 2,000.
Radiant's
Now,
bottom
the numbers
tower
are
is
not
under
looking
attack.
that great for Rakuzana for now. If at all they can change their strategy and the heroes, it may give them that edge they are looking for. Anti-Mage
Radiant's bottom tower
being
has fallen.
troubled a little bit. The sticky bomb did not perform as well as anticipated, and Tide Hunter took the hit here, enabled techies to slightly back out, go for the mana regeneration. And is Queen of Pain going for a kill? Probably. Now, Trent Protector is quite open in the bottom lane, and if at all they shift the lanes, joking around should get one
Radiant's
more
middle
or
tower
couple
is
more
under
kills
attack.
here.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, they're gonna get those for sure because Tide Hunter, yeah, he's trying to get out,
There you
but
go.
can he? No, he cannot. Rand Protector did came in to the rescue, but he was a bit late. They might get a counter kill too, but look at that team support. Look at those abilities, perfectly synchronized. And once again, the ratio is 1 is to 3. They've got 3 kills while losing just a single hero. Though that hero was quite an essential one, the
Mhm.
Queen of Pain goes down for sure. But then again, the level gap is already visible, and at the same time, the net worth gap is already huge.
While that will cause a bit of chaos during the attacks and will leave an impression on the play style, the players for sure will try to overcome it at the earliest. And the sooner Rakuzana does it, the better it will be for them. Because, I see
Radiant's
joking
middle
around
tower is
totally
under attack.
capitalizing on this particular situation. Now, talking a little bit about the prior fight, or let it be any of the fights that have happened so far. By the way, good itemization going around, Vengeful Spirit getting it done, Queen of Pain as well, with those boots and the eliminate. This is trouble. That's a very good mage, and they are targeting Trent Protector
Oh,
here, but no, a counter, and with that, Vengeful Spirit, who was supposed to be back on the line, goes down. That's not how they anticipated it. Queen of Pain, a miscalculation, I would say.
indeed, there was a miscalculation. Uh, a little bit of overcommitment, and there you go. You're already down, and now you have to wait until the respawn. But at the same time, Rakuzan,
Mhm.
they are trying to hang up. They are kind of hanging up with the pace of the game.
Worthy tribute.
Though joking around, they are looking very powerful, but at the same time, it's not like they've already captured the game. They've already captured the victory, right? Because this is Dota, and we all know
Dire's
from this
middle
point
tower
on,
is
we
under
are
attack.
entering the mid game, right?
Yes.
And a single team fight can change the game, and it can open a lot more chances for Rakuzan too.
See, the possibilities are becoming
Radiant's bottom
huge
tower is
for
under
joking
attack.
around here, and you have to stop them with
Dire's structures
7,000
are
of net worth
fortified.
difference. They can
Dire's
easily
top
purchase
tower
those
is under
scepters and
attack.
shards that are needed. I'm looking for a scepter for anti mage primarily here because he is the one who can change the game. His counterspell ally with the shard will grant him that new ability, and he can totally change the pace during a team fight. Once you activate it, anti-mage can totally shell out the damage and will provide the distance so that Ella will talk about it. But no, you're not supposed to get killed. Vengeful Spirit, move out of there. You cannot juke out. But look at the support, and with the arena created, the gush. Here comes the Tide Hunter. Oh, look at that scream. But not going in your favor. You cannot save you. Vengeful Spirit, Queen of Pain definitely tried their best. And the mage didn't work out. Tide Hunter will go down as well.
What?
So is the case with techies under big time trouble. Your sticky bombs are not gonna allow you to evade. Man, it's only Luna who survived. And that
It,
too because of the blessing.
it seems like this map is the hunting ground of joking around at this moment.
They are making it so.
Yeah, they are making it so. The way they were hunting down each and every hero that was present in that fight, Luna somehow survived, as you mentioned, because of the blessing. But at the same time, it's a 419 scoreline, and this time it was not joking around who have initiated that fight. It was Rakuzan who came up, who tried to get a kill, even got one. But after that, things were completely opposite. And there again, Rakuzan tried to engage a bit, but joking around again and highlighting them, making them, actually forcing them to move back, and this tower is gonna go down really easily.
With Ball of Lightning enabled Storm Spirit, definitely try to evade the attack a little bit and moved out of the range from Spirit Breaker. With the Gush in play, you have to be slightly cautious from here onwards because multiple heroes have their ultimates unlocked. There we go. Another missile in position, and Vengeful Spirit can get targeted. They missed out on the sticky. No more sticky. Not getting sticky here. Vengeful Spirit is at level 9, buddy. Okay. So the next step is to get those shards and the scepters, which will change the moment. And there we go. Spirit Breaker. This guy can irritate their opponents a lot, man. And going head on with Tide Hunter. Are you kidding me? He tried to bulldoze further, did a little bit of bash. Okay. Told Tide Hunter that do not be so off guarded on your lane because
The
I'm
fun
here to
part,
stop you.
Santa, the fun part is this is not the first time he did this in this game.
I might
We
have
have
missed
seen him like doing this plenty of times. I think he has done it in the prior fight as well. So I don't know what is he doing at this moment. I think he is so confident in his team and on himself that I can get out of the situation. And if I can't, then my team will particularly come to my rescue and will annihilate the other team in the process as well.
Of course. And Trend
Well,
Protector.
this is the kind of confidence I need in my life.
Oh, yes, buddy. The confidence matters a lot, and that will totally change your moment of attack. Will either grant you that adrenaline rush or will break you. Now, the game is throwing tier 2 items, Pupil's Gift, already for Queen of Pain, and it's going to change. Vampire's Fangs, okay, more to the attack. Let's see how these guys are gonna make the best use out of it. Now, I saw that Trend Protector has already acquired the scepter, and it will grant him the new ability which is called as Eyes in the Forest. He will have a lot of vision, can easily move through. We'll talk about the same, but a fantastic mage that has been missed out, and Techie's under big time trouble, low on health. You have to back out, but no, you get the denied. You get denied. Bramble Maze. Look at the mana depletion. You have to get either the phase boots or the mana regeneration item. I totally forgot about the item name. There are hundreds of items in the game, buddy, and you have to make the best use of each and everything. Look at Spirit Breaker. Now Spirit Breaker under trouble with that, just like that. Storm Spirit out of the chart. Just like in a blink.
Things are getting harder and harder for Team Rakuzan.
Yep.
Well, the difference is huge now, and as you can simply, you can clearly see there's a 11,000 net worth difference between both these teams.
Agreed.
It's a huge difference in the items, and they already have a very good level difference as well. So, team joking around, they can simply joke around at this moment, and they can kinda win the fights as well. And that is what they're doing, right? A good push. They're already
Yes.
focusing on the towers in the meanwhile too. And yeah, all in all, this game is already taking a sweet turn towards them.
I have to, I mean, time and again, I have to agree with this very good points, and I see that anti-mage also going for those purges. Dragon scale, that's a nice item. For now, it will grant you a little bit of armor, and you can absorb a little more damage than usual. But you have to uh, get a little more. That's not gonna be quite enough. 421, 4 versus 21. That's a huge lead, and 12,000 difference. One of the magic missile in position. Queen of Pain slightly getting troubled. You're not gonna take care of the lane, so for sure I should expect anti-mage to reach into the position, and Queen of Pain with the Sonic Wave under cooldown. There we go. Spirit Breaker reaches in with the bulldoze. Another gush, Tide Hunter, just like that, sweeps out Dark Willow off starts. A squishy hero going down, the support out of the way. Vengeful Spirit as well. Your supports are no more there. Will Anti-Mage be able to compensate for this attack? Nope. Nope. Spirit Breaker, you have to run away. Now, with the Bulldoze out of commission for now, has to just rely on the boots and had to juke out from the attack. Otherwise, this could have been even more deadly. They chased him.
Oh, finally, it was looking like it's a good fight for Rakuzan after a long wait, but the way these guys have assassinated that storm spirit, well, it clearly indicates how joking around is taking it so lightly, because they could have just backed off, they could have just forgot that we might get this kill, but no, they chased him, they got him, and now they are kinda making a statement, because Rakuzan, three of the players were there, but they were being very cautious, because if they were to engage in a fight at that moment, then joking
True.
around, they were completely ready. They were not backing off. They could have easily got some kills over there as well. But yeah, I think okay, as for the KDA, the top four belongs to joking around. No surprise there. But yeah, let's see if it keeps up like this, or Team Rakuzan comes up with some good team fights.
Now, kudos to Bramble Maze and Spirit Breaker providing that excellent support as needed and is provided. Luna with the highest last hits, going for let's get that done. Oh, Roshan will fall soon. Just hope so that there is no more sneak attack. Now, plenty of times we watch so that while they are going for Roshan to get that Aegis, the other team will perform a sneak attack and will deny the Aegis to the attackers here. And with that, an immediate scan has been performed, and now also got that stance here. So this gives that edge. With anti-mage, who has the Aegis, now for sure that Rakuzan understands that anti-mage is the hero with the Aegis, and they will try to kill him at the earliest. But not to forget about the support you will be being presented by either Spirit Breaker and Queen of Pain, who has the Sonic at this juncture. Whenever you hear that scream start clashing, get ready that couple of heroes will go down the chart.
Let's see, let's wait and watch. But right now, look at that anti-mage focusing on that tower head on, trying to take it down. Because right now he is really confident, because he does have that Aegis, as you have already mentioned, and joking around, they are looking for a fight. And it is clearly visible in their actions as well. They are looking for a fight. But Rakuzan, it's a good approach to just back off for a bit, and they might even strike at the perfect point. But two of their players are already trying to take the towers of the other team, and
It's a tower for
yes,
tower.
they are even getting successful. But okay, Dark Willow being all alone, trying to clear those minions. But
Creeps.
yeah, let's see what joking around is up to.
And by the way, very good itemization for anti-mage. He already had the mail and now getting the lance in position. Vengeful Spirit. Uh, with the drums, Kaya Sanja for Queen of Pain, more attributes here. They definitely tried to get one more tower out of commission, but they slightly failed on it. The mid lane is almost open. You just have to take care of that. I think the tier 2 tower is also out of commission here. The dagger, okay, the blink dagger, and here we go. An immediate smoke of deceit. Not to forget that the Aegis is getting timed out. You have to you have to use Aegis at the earliest. There is a 5-minute timer which is running down, and if at all you are not using it, it will just vanish. So make use out of it. Now, Vengeful
Yeah,
Spirit as well. Okay, getting the seed here. The dash, the dash. There we go. And in a blink, storm, out of the storm. His spirit is roaming around. Back onto the fountain, buddy.
Assassinated. And just like that, he's out of the
Assassinated.
game for a while now. But okay, Tide Hunter. Oh, this could be the fight Rakuzan was looking for. Though, yup, 3 kills coming up, a killing spree coming up, but no counters on the way. And remember that anti-mage is still in the game.
It's Tide Hunter who is all alone. His Gush and Ravage both under cooldown, low on health. You cannot dish out the damage. And with the blink, just like that, the dagger's in position and a clean sweep. Almost done. Oh, you have to look. Boy, oh boy. This is one reason I hate anti-mage, buddy. Because he can easily blink. Okay, he can easily blink. And with that deadlier itemization, right along with Queen of Pain. When you're being supported by Queen of Pain, forget about any of your opponent's items. Let it be Queen of Pain, let it be Vengeful Spirit. Know for sure that they will provide that excellent support. And be it in the form of those missiles. Yeah, yep.
Against Santa, like that fight got initiated, and Rakuzan were the ones who got like 3 early kills, right? But then what happened? Like, what really happened in that fight?
See, that is the beauty of the game. They tried to get anti-mage. Okay, now what Joking Around did is, while they kept anti-mage slightly on the covers who had the ages available, right? Even if anti-mage dies at the first instance while using ages, he can respawn immediately within 5 seconds. That is the magic of ages. Okay, it's like a rebirth, immediate rebirth within 5 seconds. And not to forget, every time a hero dies, with each and every death, the respawn timer increases.
Yes.
So you would, if you see Techies dying, his respawn timer will be much higher. And while this is going to be a deadly presentation here, still Antimage has the ages, so he takes the grunt, he gets absorbs the initial damage, tells a story to Rakuzan saying that we are performing an attack from the bottom lane. But look at the top lane and the mid, they are slightly open. The entire concentration happened on the top, and with that, they targeted Trench Protector slightly here. He created the trench. Vambrace, and then the dagger. This particular item will grant more damage to anti-mage. Now, that's the advantage you gain when you have the higher net worth. With 17,000 of net worth difference, and going for the Tormentor. Okay, there we go. I want to look at Dark Willow is at level 12. So, whichever hero is going for level 15 at this juncture, they will have 3 additional talents. Alright, and Anti-Mage with 23,000, the only hero who crossed 20,000+ of net worth difference. And he is making the best out of it. He is getting all those items. And the game is throwing tier 3 items right now.
And finally, the ages ran out of time. Though he tried till the last second, he was trying to initiate in a fight. The Rakuzan, they completely denied his proposal, and they were just sticking to their towers. No, we are not coming out. We are not fighting you at this moment. And yeah, now the aegis is gone. We might see some engagement. And okay, anti-mage. Even though he does not have any ages on him, still goes all in, gets a kill. But Dark Willow goes down, and now this is going to be a full-fledged all-out fight.
His Ravage was under cooldown, so he was not supposed to re-engage. And Trench Protector dies back. Techies goes down. Now this is going downhill. It's a great opportunity for Joking Around to get those tier 3 towers and the barracks. With the barracks out of commission, you'll have your mega creeps, and that will lead a path. But look at Anti-Mage. He denies everything. He doesn't care about the damage he's facing off from those tier 4 towers. The reinforcements are in position. The towers, the structures have been fortified, but the 5-minute timer runs out. With that, the towers are open. Directly going for a tier 4 tower. I never saw this in any of the games so far.
Going for the Ancient.
Yeah, they already dished out 10% of damage on the Ancient. But now they know that, Trench Protector will be back. No, Techies will be back sooner, followed by Trench Protector. A very good decision by the team. But they did the damage. Though they lost Vengeful Spirit in the fight. It was a good deal, I would say. 33 kills on the whole. 27,000 of net worth difference only for anti-mage. Are you really joking around in the game? That too in half an hour. What are you guys doing?
Well, I have no idea, but I am certain about one thing, that the next installment of fight coming up from the side of joking around, they're gonna go for that ancient. There's no way, you can protect it once they get another chance, and there they got it. Tide Hunter trying to back off, but I think this is it. A trained protector goes down too, and anti-mage, just like the last time, goes all in to hunt his prey.
Now, the mid lane is completely open start clashing. So this paves the path directly to the Ancient. No 3 heroes out of commission. The rest of 2 being annihilated. Look at the anti-mage. He doesn't care about the fountain damage. Directly goes, absorbs everything. Tide Hunter goes down. Another team fight. A buyback and a dieback for Tide Hunter. A total loss on the... that's a godlike streak. And with your storm out of phase, there we go. A GG. Just like that, joking around, winning the first round of this BO3 series. Now, start clashing, I knew for sure that, it may be a long game, but I never thought that the first match would end like within half an hour of the game timer. I mean, keeping the draft aside, a huge challenge presented, challenge accepted by joking around, and getting the first game of the day. Now you know what kind of impact this will leave onto Rakuzan, right?
Well, joking around, they've got a base. We were talking about constructing a powerful base for you before the stream even began, before the matches even began, and I think they've got it. They've got what they wanted, and what a way to get a victory, get a 1-0 lead, because that was a dominating one, right? And
Absolutely.
Rakuzan, it is going to be real hard for them to come out of this loss. I don't know how they're going to come back in the second game of this Arena Esports, powered by Etisalat by EN and our strategic partner AAD Gaming. Thank you so much, everyone, for organizing such a huge event. And we are getting, we are witnessing such a good domination from a team like Joking Around. Though there was a moment, right, Center? There was a certain moment, I think, around mid game, where Rakuzan, they did try to come back. They did try
Agreed.
to struggle back. They've got, I think, 1 or 2 initiating kills too. But the comeback from the side of Joking Around, that was just phenomenal.
With this unfolded, we need a break here, guys, because we have to reset ourselves. Even your popcorn must be over. So get another coffee, get that popcorn refilled, and we will be back with the game 2.
defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding all you're wanting, that demon. Helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding all you're wanting, a demon. And you took it all away from me. And you took it all away.
Gaming fans, once again, welcome back to Arena Esports powered by Etisalat by ND. Strategic partner is AD Gaming and our broadcast partner is Pletonia. I'm Santa, right along with me, joined by my co-caster, an amazing person, Start Flashing. It's it's totally entertaining to cast along with you, Start Flashing.
Well, I feel the same way, Santa, too. But, and when we witness the games like this, then I think it's even more amazing, right? Because the way joking around
Agreed.
was simply joking around during that whole time, and the way they were annihilating their opponent. Though the good part is, Rakuzan did try to make a comeback, right? There were
True.
plenty of time, like we were talking back in the green room too. There were
Mhm.
plenty of moments where we really thought that this could be the point of difference.
Agreed.
Like, for example, if they could have somehow took down that anti-mage when they had a chance, maybe the things might go the other way around. And remember, this is a BO3 series, as mentioned during the beginning of the stream. So Rakuzan still do have a chance. And if they
Yes.
somehow come up with something else, if they somehow can make a comeback in this BO3 series, they might end up with a 1-on-1 score line, and we might get to see the third game as well. But are
Mhm.
joking around gonna give them that chance? Because it doesn't seem like it.
That but changes everything.
Yes,
That
indeed it does.
leaves that question mark, that gives you that exclamation, and viewers will be like tied up saying that are you gonna definitely present the challenge? We are waiting for it. Of course we will be supporting you, but go for it. Now in the last game there are several things which kind of went wrong. They solely
Yeah.
decided to totally dependent on Tide Hunter and Trend Protector did not exactly fare well for the team. I was expecting a lot more support from Storm Spirit, Luna, and Techies. Now, even Storm Spirit did not get that opportunity to level up. So is the case with Techies because Techies was getting killed left, right, at center, no matter what the
Hmm.
pace of the game. Right from the beginning, he is the one hero who has been, I mean, I won't say that he got targeted a lot, but he got into those crucial positions where he was getting annihilated n number of
Yeah.
times. And Dark Willow did not allow techies to move out, created that maze several number of times. Then
Mm-hmm.
Anti-Mage, right in the first 10 minutes, he took the time to create his farm. He continued his farm. He built up
Yes.
his inventory. And later stages, you know what happened. He is the only hero who directly went on to the attack on the Ancient. I never saw that, buddy.
Yes.
Normally, we
Yeah.
see the tier 3 towers being destroyed, being out of commission. Even the barracks were intact at a point where Anti-Mage was directly like, he told his teammates that, you do not worry about it. I'm gonna handle the grunt here. I'll take the damage, and you go ahead and take care of those barracks. With the barracks out of commission, it was a clean sweep, and the game happened. I had a lot of hopes for Queen of Pain doing the
Mm-hmm.
same, but Queen of Pain performed the absolute support needed for anti-mage. Time and again with the scream, the sonic wave, Queen of Pain reached in, provided the necessary things which have to be done right along with Dark Willow. So it was an overall recipe which has been
Yeah.
provided by joking around. Now, having
Yes.
said these many good, can come up with a strategy here and can change the game. Look at that itemization. The sword, the flaming sword that dishes out so much damage. They had very good items in place, just that they were unable to use it at the right time. Also, look at the numbers. Let it be the number of kills, number of assists. 20 assists from Dark Willow, 24 from Spirit Breaker. You normally see Spirit Breaker getting those high number of kills, but in this particular game, he totally gave the best support here. Now, Vengeful Spirit with 26 assists, it's not at all easy to do it. And Anti-Mage, Queen of Pain, as anticipated, the highest number of kills in the game, 14 and 13, with very good net worth that has been gained by them, and a great itemization. If you look at the Eye of Skadi, that itself dishes out, uh, adds more to your damage, or be it the dagger, okay, or the axe with which. And multiple BKBs have been purchased. I kind of totally got lost in the game and forgot about talking about the BKBs, because that's where you can deny the magical damage of your opponents. And very well done. Now, having said all this, I still hope that Rakuzan kind of like let the game go to understand the plan here. Okay, because it's a high stakes game. You have to understand your opponent's strategy a little bit and then present them the challenge. Now, if that's the case, then Rakuzan may come up with a victory and we will see the third game. Now, that's all under the folds. We can just anticipate the same, tell this may happen. If it happens, great. If it does not, still great, because it's a BO3 and you never know.
Well, it is the BO3, but then again, the next game can
Mhm.
change it. The next game can change everything actually, because if joking around somehow gets it, then it is going to be it. This is going to be a 2-0 score line for this BO3 as well. And as you've mentioned, it was a very good game from the whole team. It was like a perfectly bland dish. A
Agreed.
dish cooked really well, and you can clearly see that in the scoreboard as well, because like all the five players, like each and every one of them
Hmm.
having a double digit asset
Yes,
assist actually, right? Dark Willow having 20, then 10, 24, 26, 16.
true.
That is humongous, and that clearly shows us how behind every kill there was a combined effort from each and every member of the team.
That is the beauty of the game here, start clashing right along with the support. Whenever you asked for it, like look at Vengeful Spirit has the drums of endurance. Okay, it gives that edge while taking that damage, because Vengeful Spirit definitely needs it. Doesn't have a lot of health, which can be lost during the fight. So you obviously you'll need that armor in position. Also, the neutral items which the game gave them, they were at tier 3 and were about to touch tier 4. That's when the game totally went into the favor of joking around. Otherwise, we could have seen some tier 4 items being equipped as well, the neutral items. Now, has that armor in position, anti-mage with the shroud kind of thingy and with the Eye of Skadi, that is not an easy item to acquire or to purchase. Even if you're trying to prepare the recipe, it will need a lot of gold. okay, which you have to farm. That's where the 27,000 of net worth gave the edge for anti-mage, and he did it extremely beautiful.
Yeah.
Now you will see couple of these heroes getting banned in this particular game too. Do not get shocked if you see anti-mage getting banned and Queen of Pain getting banned.
I think yeah, I do think anti-mage might get banned after such an amazing game. The players have showcased with the hero. So yeah, we might get to see an anti-mage ban for sure. But then again, there are plenty of heroes to pick from, right?
True.
And if they can come up with this kind of team coordination, the combined move set they were coming up with, I
Uh-huh.
think they can easily dominate with any set of heroes they are coming up with.
Okay.
It's all about team coordination, right? It's all about how
Yes.
you're engaging in the fights, how you're coming up to support your teammate, right? For example, we have seen Spirit Breaker
Mhm.
barging right in, like bulldozing anyone who's on his way. He even tried to barge in through the Tide Hunter
Agreed.
several
Yeah.
times in the game. But the way the whole team was supporting his effort, that was where the result relies on. But then again, let's go to the draft and let's see what all
Dire team
are
ban.
about to get banned. Okay,
Dire
Chain gets
team ban.
banned. Okay, no anti-mage ban as of now.
We never know. But controlling Shen is also a difficult challenge. If you're able to control Shen in the proper manner, he will pave that path. He has that
5
ability where you
seconds
can
remaining.
control the creeps a little bit, and his divine prowess, okay, that conducts with the hand of God. My goodness, man, those abilities are not to play with. And he's a very huge support, right along with Nature Prophet out of the
10
path,
seconds
Doom,
remaining.
the Assassin is out of the play. Again, I mean,
5
I'm
seconds.
slightly
Team
skeptical
pick.
about the ban of Nature Prophet because I wanted to see it. It kind of
Dire
looks
team
like a textbook ban here. Maybe they have the plan in action. Maybe they played against each other. Look at this.
Radiant
Now,
team
Rakuzan
ban.
waits to best out of Vengeful Spirit and Techies.
Oh,
So you'll
Techies.
see a bit of swap between the heroes. So do not get shocked if you see Trent Protector being picked up by joking around. Now, if that get banned, that's a different case altogether, or it could happen
10
the other way
seconds
around as well.
remaining.
And what if we see a mirror comp, right?
5
What if
Possible.
we see a complete swap, and what is going to be the results then? Are we gonna see a complete swap in the results too? Well, that's the main question, right? But yeah, let's see. Let's wait till the draft ends.
Radiant
See,
team
it's not
ban.
about the machine.
Finally, that is what we were talking about.
We already spoke about it.
Yes.
We already spoke about it. And if you see Trend Protector getting banned, do not get my bad. If you see Trend Protector getting banned, Tide Hunter getting banned, or even Queen of Pain getting banned, do not get shocked.
Dire team
It is
ban.
under folds, and that's a
Dire
respect ban
team pick.
for sure. Not easy to control, not at all easy to control Arc Warden. And this fellow during a team attack with his flux and the Tempest double, his ultimate, okay, he creates a image kind of thingy right along
10
with
seconds
the
remaining.
support he presents, and is a great
Radiant
nuker,
team pick.
and you can't even attack him. Trouble, here comes trouble. I mean, I should not say this. I kind of hate Grimstroke a little bit because of his ink mode attacks. His ink swell, it slowly, steadily
Radiant
depletes
team pick.
everything out of you.
Dire team
And that's the beauty of it, right? And that is
Yeah.
why he's so annoying. That is why players kinda afraid of him. But okay, we can see a tiny, and I can spot a dark seed over there. Okay, so Rakuzan, they are coming up with something a bit out of the box, and they do have plenty of tricks over their sleeves as well.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh man, with Tiny. While the name is Tiny,
5
if he
seconds
has that
remaining.
beautiful set enabled, then this
Yes.
guy will no more be tiny,
Dire team
and he will be like huge. And Darkseer in position, yes, a very good combo being presented here. And look at that swap. Okay, Spirit Breaker. They again went for the same hero. They are comfortable with it. So if I'm not wrong, it will be the same player going with Spirit again,
10
and we'll see
seconds
him
remaining.
being performed either in the bottom, most likely in the bottom lane.
5 seconds
Uh,
remaining.
no, sorry, my mistake. That's in the top lane. But with techies, you have to be cautious because your opponents very well know how to use it, how to break it, and can turn the tide around your face.
Well, yes, indeed, you have to be because yeah, they have already played it in the previous
Radiant
game
team pick.
itself. So that Spirit Breaker, okay, finally a Swain coming in. See, joking around, they might have changed a bit of their composition,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know. I have a feeling that this game is going to be a lot more
10 seconds
dominating than
remaining.
the last one.
I have to agree with you again. With Grimstroke,
5 seconds
okay,
remaining.
he'll perform those ink mode attacks. He will create that soul bind. You will bind two heroes, and they will take equal amount of damage with those attacks going further. Then he will perform an ink swell, and immediately Sven. I often call him the knight. Okay, the knight in the shining armor with that huge sword. He dishes out a damage of 59 to 61 in the initial stages, and as and when he levels up with the let it be the shard or be the scepter. Okay,
Radiant
he gets an
team
war
ban.
cry and he gets a storm hammer. This changes the tide a little bit. Okay, we have to talk about Naga Siren. You know the serpent, right? With the poison mode kind of thingy, it's a passive
Who does
attack damage which joking around has to get rid of it. With the BKB in position, it will be slightly easier. At the same point of time, you have to have your health regeneration itemizations ready.
Ugh. Well, there are a lot of things, right? You have to take in consideration, especially when you're playing on such a grand stage. So you have to make sure you're actually
10 seconds remaining.
you're actually considering all the possibilities there are.
5 seconds remaining.
So yeah, these players have to do that. But yeah, let's see. The OD ban is quite a good choice. OD is a very good
It's a great
hero to
choice.
ban because yeah, if your opponent gets their hands onto it, it's gonna be total chaos. But let's see what's going to be the final ban from the side of joking around because Rakuzan, they've already banned Pango.
Radiant team ban.
Wind Ranger, a very good ban because can easily cover the mid lane at the same point of time with those multi shots, and the sniper kind of shot, man. She has those arrows going around the map.
10
Pangolia
seconds
for
remaining.
sure, no more buckshots, nothing to happen. Now OD,
5
a
seconds
respect
remaining.
ban, very good choice because he can imprison any hero with his astral imprisonment. Now, banning this one is needed because then you will not be able to
Radiant
capitalize
team
anything out of
Dire
Naga
team
Siren or
pick.
Darkseer. And the final choice, which completes Ember Spirit in play here, that's a great pick. Kind of thingy which Anti-Mage does, Ember can also perform it in a similar fashion. And you have to be extremely cautious while roaming around this particular hero because the burn damage with the passive is gonna be huge.
10
Let it be the
seconds
Searing
remaining.
Chains right in the beginning stages or be the Fire Remnants.
You may now
And to
select
counter
your
it, we
heroes.
have Timbersaw. In a way, start clashing. I do not like Timbersaw because he totally cuts down the jungle, clean sweeps everything. Even if someone is trying to hide in the jungle, in the trees, he will go with his those saw. Okay, on his left hand you have a saw, and on the right hand you have a claw. Okay, you'll cut the tree, you'll grab your opponent with the claw, and you will kill him easily.
And then you're gonna not alone actually. You're gonna kill him with your team.
That's true. That's there always.
Yeah, but then again, let's see how it goes, right? Because both the teams have some of the best heroes out there. They have some of the good counters for each other as well.
Agreed.
But let's see how the Swen pick works out because I am quite excited to see Swen at the same time. I want to see how that Ember Spirit gonna work out for Team Rakuzan too. Because the Timbersaw, he's gonna change the pace of the game, and he's gonna do it
yes.
quite efficiently again and again and again.
But you know
Prepare
what,
for
man? I'm
battle.
gonna geek out a lot in this game because Tiny has that Christmas set enabled, and his tree is literally that Christmas tree. Okay, so a beautiful set. Many of those heroes, respect to the players here. Naga Siren right along with the move. Okay, you're performing a Smoke of Deceit. You want to get those runes right in the beginning. And what's gonna happen? Are you gonna get Ember Spirit right in the beginning? There we go. A clean sweep. Shouldn't have engaged. Oh, trouble. But Sven also slightly underwhelmed. And then you'll target one more. Taxia. Shouldn't have happened exactly in this manner. And see, this is where I said, right, Grimstroke, I hate him a little bit because with the Swell in position, the tower damage, they have to back out. No more opportunity. You got the kills. Very good kills. Ember Spirit, Darkseer, and Grimstroke right in the beginning. Had it been Naga Siren and Vengeful Spirit, it could have been a different way altogether. But yep, backing out at this juncture was needed. So you'll get your bounty runes and will gain the initial advantage.
Yes, indeed. But then again, joking around, they've already kind of reminded me of the previous game actually.
True.
Well, it's a 0-3 and there you go again. They're again going for it, but this time Taki is gonna back off because yeah, this could have been a bit dangerous to fight it out at that very moment. Naga Siren.
This is a
Already
trouble with
making-
Naga Siren. She leaves her mirror images, okay? And in the later stages, you will also hear a song. The song which kind of makes you sleepy, slows down the movement a little bit, and your supports can totally capitalize on that scenario. Your attackers can present big amount of challenge. And Ember Spirit going head on with Timbersaw, I am slightly skeptical about this face off. But no, just like that, a blink and easily dishing out, avoiding the damage. But the tower defenses are not going to work out for long. Ember Spirit, you have to move in the cooldown. I'm wondering why they are not calling in for a support because they can easily take down Timbersaw here. And waiting for the creeps as well. The first set of creeps gone went. Couple of sentry wards out of commission. Now, time for offense, and you immediately see Ember Spirit waiting for the wave creep. Good farm, 0-3.
Yeah, it's a 0-3 already, and we are just 1 minute 30 seconds in the game. Though Amber Spirit, he was trying to take on that Timbersaw for a moment there. Though yeah, he really realized just in time that it's not a good idea. But here comes the fourth kill, and Swan, well, just we expected. Swan is holding on to the lane quite efficiently while securing some good kills for the team as well. And joking around, again, they've got a very good start, just like the last one. Look at that Grimstroke. Okay, that Amber Spirit. Well, if just a bit of support comes in. Okay, Amber Spirit, I think he's playing with fire. Well, being the Amber Spirit, I think he's playing with water.
So he wanted to deny the water rune. At the same point of time, Timbersaw is not going to stop. He has the water rune replenished. He bottled 2, I believe so. There we go. Ember Spirit as well getting 2 charges. So this will enable them. And immediately with the remnant, Timbersaw is under trouble here, but no, shouldn't have engaged when your health is so low. At the same point of time, Vengeful Spirit is all go down on the other lane. He slightly manages, uses both the charges, gets the health replenished. But Timbersaw is not gonna back out, buddy. His saw is causing a lot of chaos at this juncture. Vengeful Spirit also survives the blast for now. Again, the mirror images in place. This is giving, man, Naga Siren. Hence, getting banned so many times.
Let's see. Again. Well, the question is, they're still looking, Rakuzan, they're still looking for the first blood.
Yes.
That they have to wonder a bit for that because it doesn't seem like joking around is in the mood to fight right now. Ember Spirit already on the move. Okay, gonna collect
Bounty runes.
the bounty runes. But at the same time, I think a fight is engaging on the top lane.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, yes, it is. And I think joking around is looking for some kills, though. Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy to collect them, but the Timbersaw is holding on to that mid lane quite efficiently.
See, if I'm not wrong, it is Sven who is on the top lane. Okay, look at Tiny. Look at Tiny. This fellow will be extremely irritating in the later stages of the game. He wants to clear the camps. Okay, he's drawing in the creeps, and with that, he will pave a path. In between, Ember Spirit slightly under trouble, being overwhelmed both by techies and Timbersaw. Ember out of the way. His chakrams are yet to be unlocked. Once those chakrams are unlocked, it will be even more beautiful
Radiant's
game
courier
for
has
us to
been
watch.
killed.
But 0-5, another courier being sniped out, and the vessel for Spirit Breaker increased attributes. Naga Siren also under trouble. Mirror images no more gonna help you. Vengeful Spirit went down on the other lane. Now Grimstroke is under big time trouble, and look at the damage that is being dished out. Now, Darkseer, he wanted to electrify the entire thingy here, but didn't work out in his favor. And look at a caustic one. This fellow can dish out the damage and can irritate both Grimstroke, but Grimstroke with the swell in action uses it, second counter, getting stunned, and just like that, the knight in the shining armor takes him out of the fight. A huge hit and has been denied. 0-7. Phew.
Ooh, and Team Rakuzan is still looking for
Dire's
still
bottom
looking
tower
for
is under attack.
just a single kill, and they're
Yes.
struggling for it. They really are struggling for it, trying to find that ray of hope that can help them, endure all of this pressure, endure all of the struggle they're facing. And at the same time, look at the Timber Saw. He is kind of dominating that Amber Spirit, and look at that. Even before the support arrives, he already got the kill, and now Timbersaw needs to back off for a bit. Meanwhile, Techie's doing his part of the job, but finally a kill coming up. Swen goes down, and Rakuzan gets the very first kill of the game.
That was supposed to happen in the prior attack itself. They kind of got underwhelmed a little bit, and Tiny kind of took that grunt. But finally, they were able to corner the hero as soon as Techies had to move on this particular. Now, while Grimstroke presented the challenge at the same point of time,
Radiant's middle tower is
okay.
under attack.
Before I continue my thingy, they have a damage rune which will amplify the attacks. Okay, so this kind of getting that rune right at 7-minute marker is a game changer thingy, and you'll see a lot of change in the number of lasts. It's a huge stun, and just like that, your Grimstroke performs a fantastic attack. Tiny moves in, his Christmas tree, kind of stunning, a bomb in picture, but no, you'll get totally destroyed here. Grimstroke out of commission for now. Now, this is the challenge, this is the moment we have been waiting for, but yet, the danger is not yet over. Vengeful Spirit also low on health and a hit and is gone. A double kill.
Dire are scattered.
Poof! Swen!
Radiant's middle
He's
tower is
looking
under attack.
deadlier and is growing stronger. At level 5 already, just in few more moments, he will be reaching level 6. Also, you must have noticed the number of last hits for Timbersaw. 50 last hits. Shen with 43. Naga Siren is the only hero who is able to, present a little bit of challenge here, right along with Darkseer, but it's not quite enough. Good itemization for Swen, Face Boots, nice. Arcane as well. Go for it.
Well, let's see. You've got a single kill there, Rakuzan.
Yep.
But was it worth it? Because you have lost 3 players, 3 heroes for it.
Good question.
Man, I don't think it's worth it at all, because I think they need to plan it out a lot more efficiently. Like, you need at least a good fight where you get like 3 to 4 kills without losing even a single one. That should be your objective, because if you cannot do that, then joking around, they're gonna just they'll just gonna create that level difference again and again, and they're gonna maintain it again. They've got a good kill, and that was kind of assassination.
It was supposed to be Tiny who was about to get killed over there. Timbersaw with the chain kind of pulled Vengeful Spirit back into the position. While Vengeful Spirit tried to swap a little bit, it did not went in the favor. She used her, the player used the Vengeance aura and created that maze kind of thing. It did not present that much of challenge as Vengeful Spirit expected. At the same point, extremely well coordinated attack, I would say. One more time from joking around, they have been performing timing and again and using the chains at the correct juncture. Now they are looking for a vengeance skill here. This may not turn in the favor, and if at all Darkseer goes down, it kind of opens the path. Arcane boots For Techies, increased movement and a trusty shovel. These are tier 1 items. The game about to throw those tier 2 items in few more moments. And I believe Roshan will also be, yep, Roshan is available. So you can also go for Aegis. Now, Spirit Breaker, he is slowly increasing his inventory. So this will give a lot of time and opportunity for Spirit Breaker to both take the damage and easily decommission those towers. So the tier 1 tower should be out of the map pretty soon, unless they are trying to perform a sneaky attack. Some more tier 1 neutral items and a tower. There we go. The tower goes down. So that increases the net worth even more. Fantabulous Darkseer getting eliminated. That opens up the lane totally. And now I believe Ember Spirit should get deleted here completely. Because okay, that's, I did not expect that to occur using his flame guard and the speed boost with the boots in action. For now, he managed to evade the damage, but not for long, buddy.
Let's see. You can evade the damage, but you cannot just ignore it, right? You can evade it maybe
Absolutely.
once or twice, but once in a while, joking around, they're gonna land some blows, and that could be the end of you. But this time, it's a 3-on-1, and yeah, Chimboso gets caught off, though he gets one before going down. And meanwhile, Sohan is also dominating on the lanes. Timbersaw goes down, but then again, joking around. I think they have plenty of lead. They do have plenty of net worth lead, kill lead, levels lead. And yeah, I kind of envy them because I really want to move around the map in my games as well. Like they are moving so freely and getting those kills in the process too. Ah, man. Wish I had such a team.
It's all about coordination, buddy, and the team joking around are performing it extremely well. Nagasiren, while Nagasiren is a great addition onto Rakuzana, they have to make sure that they are leveling up both Nagasiren and Ember Spirit at the earliest, because from here onwards the game will become even more deadlier. The base is being created. Now they are targeting the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. They already got one tower on the off guard. From the bottom lane and the top lane also slightly being cleared up. There we go. The Chakrams in action. With the return Chakram, Timbersaw can dish out a ranged attack from here onwards. While Ember Spirit is trying to defend the structure with his fire remnants, it's not gonna be that easier as anticipated. Now with that charge out of the way, but they have their ultimates as well. Have to see how well he will be able to execute his fire remnant.
Let's see. We'll have to wait just a bit longer. We are already on a 12-minute, 15-second mark, and well, okay. Ember Spirit, there's no way you're getting out. There's no way you're getting out this time. That is what Timberso said there, I think, because the last time Ember Spirit somehow found a way out. Meanwhile, Grimstroke is there as well. Another 2k coming up for joking around. And yeah, I think the difference just keeps on getting increasing every minute.
Of course. And you mentioned a very good update to Techies regarding the sticky bombs, and you saw how well he executed his sticky bomb with the last minute, with a health hardly anywhere, trying to choke out, and immediately he throws the sticky bomb. Gets the kill done. Here we go, the magic missile. But no, not gonna be quite enough. Tiny, careful, you'll get executed here. But on the contrary, this is why I hate techies, man. So irritating, can easily evade, run out of fights. You will deny those many number of opportunities. And time and again, Timbersaw being the pain in the wrong place for Ember Spirit. Look at the level difference. Timbersaw is at level 11. Ember Spirit is at level 8. Now, both of them have started their journey right in the mid lane. They are supposed to be equally at level 11. And one more time, Spirit runs further, bulldozes, but he gets uprooted completely. Timbersaw, very good purchase by the way. That item will grant more attributes, and just like that, while they got the kill here, should not continue the action. They have to slightly back out, because your opponents have the control. Now, trying to clear out the creeps and the camps, couple of wisdom runes, and with that, 560 more of experience. Fantastic. A very good kill for Rakuzan. You gained that experience, now keep the momentum running. But no, just like that, the loss. Ember Spirit kind of getting overwhelmed here, and one more, and that's a huge kill, by the way. Getting Naga Siren is not at all easy.
Well, it's happening every time, right, Santa? You got a single kill, and in return, you're like losing 3 or 4 of your heroes, and there goes the 4th one. There's no way he can get out of that situation because Grimstroke was there to support Swan. And meanwhile, Swan, he is on a rampage of his own too.
Yes.
Well, that is how you play a game, right? That is how
Agreed.
you gives back what they are trying to throw at you. They've got a single kill and you got 4 in return.
Radiant's
And meanwhile, look at that. They've already crossed the 10,000 net worth lead mark. Players are moving really freely. Almost all the lanes are under their control. Well, I don't see much to this game unless Rakuzan comes up with a good team fight. And I mean a really good team fight.
Sad to say that it's a total one-sided game, buddy. And you know what? Dota 2, it's completely about your planning. It's completely about your strategy. Now, joking around, they are presenting that better strategy. They have taken care of those towers. They are getting their items. They are eliminating those sentry and observer wards. Every time Rakuzana plants an observer ward and a sentry ward, immediately you'll see that, joking around is going for those and are diffusing them. So with those observer and sentry wards out of position, you will not have that area of impact. But is the Naga Siren being punished here? The mirror images slightly causing that chaos, and unfortunately joking around, walks into the trap. They are behind those mirror images, and just like that, Naga Siren evades the damage, walks off through the attack, reaches on the other corner. But unfortunately, Ember Spirit took that grunt, shouldn't have engaged in the juncture, and got eliminated. Look at this Vengeful Spirit. Now, if Timbersaw is right around the corner, he will completely clean out the jungle. Techies, look at that sticky bomb directly onto Vengeful Spirit. And now that they have the intimation, I mean the position advantage here, but Ember Spirit is there, so Techies will have to juke out the remnants in position. Ember Spirit may survive the attack, but no, Spirit Breaker reaches in. You're not supposed to be there. Naga Siren on the other side, with the mirror image is out of play. Creates a fantastic image, gets a double kill, easy peasy, going for the triple. Even if you get a quadra and a team wipe, you should not get surprised. But you see that, players have juked out. Tiny and Naga Siren, both with the agility advantage, they juked out from the attack, and a very good decision as well. Otherwise, it could have been 28 kills in total for joking around. Right now, they are at 26 versus 4, 18 minutes into the game. Shouldn't get surprised even if the players are taking a little bit of time to re-strategize. With Sven at 7, okay, that is 13,000. For a moment, I felt it is 17,000. See, this is the game where it changes or breaks. And we saw this earlier in game 1 as well, where Anti-Mage had the highest net worth, and now Sven has the highest net worth.
Let's see, because the moment they picked that Swan, I think that was the moment I've already told you,
You
that
did.
this game is going to be, it might be actually a lot more dominating than the last one, and it is turning out to be one, because we are just at the 17-minute mark, and they have a 13,000 net worth lead, right? With Swan holding on to 14,000, almost 14,000 of gold coins, and meanwhile. Well, Rakuzan, they're just trying to find a way out, and that they cannot do at this moment, right? You have to barge in, and somehow you have to plan something out, and you have to execute it perfectly as well. Because the execution from the side of joking around, it's phenomenal.
I have to completely agree with you. With the Blink Dagger in position, more of damage as well as agility slightly being increased. 26 with 13,000 of net worth difference, and Techies going phenomenally good in the talent tree. One more talent unlocked. I kind of missed out. Another tower being out of commission. Whew. It's a very good place. And don't get surprised if they conduct an attack. Ooh. I thought so that Ember Spirit had the remnants in position and would easily juke out from the fight, but no. He takes the bomb in position, but no, that's not gonna change anything. Directly doses in. Done, done, done. Boom, and Darkseer just like that. Along with Vengeful Spirit. You see, these immediate
Radiant's bottom
purchases.
tower
Okay,
is
they win a
under
fight, they
Dire's top tower
kill
is
an
under
opponent
attack.
and immediately they purchase. While they lost one hero, Grimstroke out, but it was a very good trade, I would say.
Yes, indeed, it was a very good trade, and the way they are just keeping up with it. See, they're losing one, but they're getting at least two in return, and that is happening like almost every time. And when they're not getting two, they are getting three or four. But yeah, the return is always a lot more than what they're losing. But look at the KDA. Again,
Yes.
the top four belongs to joking around with both Timbersaw and Swan sitting on 12 kills, and that's huge, man, because we haven't even hit 20-minute mark yet.
Yes. Not even 20 minutes. 15,000 of net worth and on a godlike streak. Let's go. The knight in the shining armor. Sven. He is becoming unstoppable minute after the minute. 30 kills already for the team. 15,000 of net worth difference between the teams. And Sven alone controls 15,000 of net worth. That's a very good trap that is being set. I should have seen Tiny getting into this position, but he's on the other lane. Okay, he juked out from the fight. Another observer out of the picture. Now, start clashing. Do you think Rakuzana will start clashing?
Well, I think we both know the answer, right?
Radiant's middle tower
Okay.
I don't think I have a saying in it though, but yeah, I do think that you have already answered it a few minutes back. I think you have already told me that this is a pretty one-sided game, and it is turning out to be one.
Dire's top tower
Again, look at that, they are just trying to annihilate Naga Siren at the moment, but yeah,
It's
it's
not.
not gonna be that easy.
I thought so. The Tiny kind of, moved out, but no, the chain ends action, and with that, they trap him. The Chakram
That's it.
in play. Huge amount of
Again.
damage, and Tiny. Dude, I felt that, with the Christmas set in place, with the Christmas tree in his hand, he will be able to take care of Timbersaw, but no. We talked about his claw, we talked about his timber saw, the saw on the other hand, and just like that, he cleared the jungle, knew the position, moved further, get it done. They're looking for Tormentor, I believe so. And none of the teams yet went for Roshan. That's kind of surprising a little bit for me because already 22 minutes into the game, and somewhere down the line, joking around doesn't feel the necessity of getting the Aegis. But with Aegis in hand, you will be able to perform more miracles. The regeneration rune here, more of regeneration and tower.
Dire's
Even I didn't expect this. BKB for Sven. So in the next set of attacks, you'll see some magical damage being denied, and the tower will go down.
I think only the formalities are left in this game, right? Because again, look at Swag. Look at that. Well, again, he's reminding me of that anti-mage we have seen in the previous game. Well, quite similar, but then again, could he be able to strike the ancient before clearing out the barracks? That's the main challenge.
Radiant's top tower
Um,
is under attack.
Okay, if you're talking about the just like the previous game, see that's anti-mage,
Yes.
right? Anti-mage can
anti-mage.
do that miracles. He can do it. A couple of heroes who did that even on the major leagues are anti-mage. Broodmother, I saw Broodmother totally denying a game in one of the biggest league. Okay, it was in millions. I don't even want to take that reference anymore. But these are the set of heroes you have to be careful about. But Sven, it would be slightly challenging, but at the same point of time, when you have Techie Spirit Breaker providing that support right along with Grimstroke and Timbersaw on the front line, it is quite possible. But if you delete the barracks first, you take them out of the commission, then it will become like kind of an easy path. Have to see how joking around would perform this. But Sven at this particular juncture with that itemization, I know for sure that he will be able to give deadlier challenge for Rakuzana here onwards.
Let's see. Let's
True.
see, because you see, I think that's like a hypothetical situation.
Yes.
Randa, because see, joking around, they did it once, and especially with the kind of domination they are showcasing, I think they might just go for it just for fun. Like let's go for the ancient. Go so and go. We are just backing you up. So yeah, I think that might happen maybe once, and then okay, Naga Siren trying to make a way out, and look at that spirit breaker. Well, he barges in right in, but Timbersaw will back off just in time. And as for the Rakuza, uh, I don't know, man. I really don't know what they are
Radiant's
planning
middle
right
tower
now.
is under attack.
See, Rakuzan are totally on a defensive front at this juncture. What Joking Around is doing is they are trying to sneak attack right from the mid and from the bottom. So it's a deadlier challenge and is slightly difficult to understand which particular tower to be taken care of. Grimstroke in position, he stroked it properly, but the tower goes down. The tier 2 is clean swept out of commission. But you are yet to wait, but no, with the chains in position. Going for the barracks already. Got the kill done. Vengeful Spirit out of the way, and just like the tiny out of commission. Now, 3 players moving in as a single unit, going for the tier 3 tower. They are getting the kills done. They want to target Darkseer as well, who was about to move in. The Chakrams, there we go, the fortification, but it's not gonna last longer. Sven, look at him, going head on for Ember Spirit, while the tier 4 towers are damaging him, but still, he doesn't care.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower.
Well, yes, indeed, he does not. And look at that. Look at those barracks. Ah, they're melting right in, and well, I don't know. As I've already told you, Rakuzan, I think even they do not know what to do at this moment because joking around. Look at that. Look at them barging right in, and I do spot that Swan again. He's still up to it, and there you go. Another kill coming up. Just 2 of the players surviving from the side of Rakuzan. Well, Santa, I think we are really, really close to see the end of this game.
Agreed. It's a copy paste of the previous game. They eliminated, they cleared off the mid lane in the first game as well. In game number 1, they did the same in game 2. Just the difference is that they were unable to take care of the other barrack. Oh, trouble. Naga Siren was not supposed to continue, but yet, okay, this clears up the path, but at the same point of time, Timbersaw is out of the picture. In between, they will take care of 1 more tower and couple more barracks, paving the path for the melee creeps. And look at Naga Siren trying to, get the position there, but at the same point of time, getting totally annihilated. 1 more out of the way. You take care of Tiny, you cleared the path. Darkseer, run away, moves into the fountain for the defenses. And the tier 4 tower almost about to be deleted. Triple kill. Where did you spawn from? Vengeful out of the way. So, actually, I think it's all up to Darkseer. He's holding at the fountains.
Well, I don't know, and I've already told you, I think we are about to see the end of it because I don't know how long can they even hold on. The barracks are gone, the ancient is clearly visible. Joking around. Okay, the good thing they're not over pushing, they're not letting it get to their heads. Again waiting, and they might wait for a proper team vibe before they try to barge in towards that ancient. Again they've got they've got one, took him down, Vengeful goes down, and now once again joking around gets a window, goes for the tormentor, and yeah, they're just joking around for a bit.
They're not even allowing Tiny to perform his avalanche. Okay, if Tiny can at least perform his avalanche, it could create a little bit of chaos during the team attacks. Not even giving him the opportunity to perform the tree grab. None of his abilities are being presented or giving that kind of challenge. Also, they are lacking those BKBs to dish out. Ember Spirit may be into trouble. They got Spirit out of the way, Spirit Breaker, and the chains in position. Timbersaw! Dude, he was supposed to die there, but he managed to. And mirror images causing a little bit of chaos. Naga Siren jukes out totally. And look at Sven. Dude, that's actually a set, start clashing, because of which he's looking so tiny. Otherwise, he's this big, buffy kind of hero.
Again. Okay.
I mean,
What is
sorry, I'm
going on,
geeking out. I'm geeking out a little bit with the sets.
Yeah, but joking around. Okay, they came in and now they're going back. Okay, again. Well,
What they tried to do is they took a quick look at the defensive lineup
mhm.
and they wanted to clear out the camps and get a little more of itemizations done. Look at the game throwing all those tier 3 items. Vindicator's axe for Sven, that's going to increase his damage. Also, they were waiting for the creep of waves to clear the path. And a little while ago, they went for the Tormentor as well. Now that they have these things in position, they will
Radiant's top
perform
tower
a
has
sneak
fallen.
attack, kind of cause a little bit of chaos and eliminate a couple of heroes. Oh, the orb, buddy, the orb of Lotus. This is a very good item.
Dire's
Kaya's
bottom
Ninja.
tower
Well, they have plenty
Radiant's
of good
top tower
items
has
at this
fallen.
moment, right? Because look at the net
Dire's
worth lead.
bottom tower has fallen.
It's a 26,000
Radiant's
net
middle
worth lead
tower is
already.
under
Difference.
attack.
Yeah, that's a good difference. And now again, okay, they're clearing all the lanes so that they can get those mega creeps. And there you go. There you go. The assassination begins. And look at the timber saw.
Dire's structures
Goes the chakram, and once again they're gonna get that tower in no time. Gonna go get those barracks as well, and in the meantime, get 2 kills in the process too. Naga Siren tries to barge in, and yeah, well, there's no way. There's no way in the heavens that you can get some kills from this point on. Okay, some buybacks coming up.
Yes.
Ember Spirit comes back.
Radiant's
So yeah,
top tower
they're
has
really close, joking around. They just need like the double kills now. They just need to do that once again, and there's no more buybacks left for the team Rakuzan too.
As a matter of fact, none of them have buyback available, and Vengeful Spirit have to make the best use out of it. She has the Nether Swap unlocked in a moment, available in a moment. It's under cooldown. The barracks under big time trouble. The Chakram has been unleashed, and just like that, the Remnants in position, but no Ember Spirit can get into big time trouble, and just like that, Vengeful Spirit dies back. Tiny, go further, provide that support. You have your tree, throw it onto their face. He's still waiting. Darkseer. He knows for sure that he could not get directly onto the line, but his wall of replica caused that damage. One more time, the remnants are available, but Vengeful Spirit out of commission, so it's not at all going to be easy. The barracks are off, the mid lane cleared, the bottom lane, the top lane cleared. It's all up to the bottom, but they do not get the directly go for the tier 4 towers and the ancient. Dude, the avalanche, but Tiny cannot safeguard himself and they leave just like that. They're not even caring about the fountain damage, directly going for it, but no, that's an overstep for sure. Maybe Timberso thought so that, even if he's overstepping a little bit, he wanted to use his chain to get out of that position, but that didn't go in his favor.
Well, nothing is going on in the favor as for the matter of fact. But okay, Naga
Yep.
Siren. Okay, try to catch her, but then again, oh, okay. Timbersaw is out of the picture and joking around. They are backing off, but look at that, Rakuzan. They know this is the opportunity. Okay, that what? Once again, Spirit Breaker comes in, gets the kill, and now things are taking another drastic turn. We're joking around, is getting some kills, losing some in the process as well, but it still is a 3-on-2 situation where they are in a big lead.
See, before, and a GG has been called. I thought so that, Naga Siren and Tembo Spirit would be able to defend the structures because they are there. They have their ultimates available. They could have easily unlocked the challenge for them. With the Song of Siren, Naga Siren can totally, but nevertheless, it was a very good game. And with the game 2 in their hands as well, GG's and kudos to joking around. What a fabulous, fantastic win for the Q4 monthly finals. Amazingly done, well executed attacks, proper coordination, timed in attacks right at the juncture when it is needed. Now, start clashing right along with that. Couple of good things which we have to point out are the itemization done by joking around. They waited for it. They did their farm properly. Whenever they had the opportunity to get couple of kills, they took care of those. And there was a pattern in this particular game as well. Ember Spirit and Vengeful Spirit have been, these two spirits have been converted into their spirit forms and sent back to the fountain.
Well, yes, indeed. And you guys are watching Arena Esports powered by Etisalat by and our strategic partner are AD Gaming and our broadcast partner are Platonia. Well, that was it for this BO3. We do have our winners and we do have our legit winners, or I'd say dominators, Santa. Because
Mm-hmm.
joking around, not only did they dominated that game number one, but in that game number two, they came up even more stronger, right? Especially
Yes.
with that Swan, like they were even more dominating. They've got plenty of kills in the beginning of the game. I think during the very first minute of the game, they already had like 3 to 4 kills, and that
Yes.
was a very good start.
Absolutely. So let's go to playoffs, joking around, claiming the fourth open spot in the playoffs. With that, we have our four contenders. So that will be unlocked and unleashed in the later stages, guys. So be ready to watch that action unfold as well. I'm Santa, right along with me. We have Start Clashing, who have hosted and presented the Dota 2 action. We enjoyed the
Yeah.
jukes in the jungle. We enjoyed the annihilations. We enjoyed the number of kills and joking around. What a play. Rakuzana, my best
Mhm.
wishes to you guys because you did some of those plays which I did not expect and
Mhm.
anticipate, particularly be it with Ember Spirit or be it with Luna in the prior game. Vengeful Spirit, while it was a good choice for you, kind of did not make the best use of Darks here as well. So it's all is a learning experience, right? Even if you lose in one of
Mhm.
the series, you will be able to come back with your best of the best and grow stronger from there onwards. So my best wishes for Rakusana. Also for joking around, go for it, guys. Let's go. My best wishes to you guys and your team members. I would definitely look forward for the playoffs.
Yes, indeed. We are looking forward for the playoffs because joking around are the fourth team to get in the playoffs. You already have Shining Crown, Team Random, and Team Woofer fans who were waiting for them. But let's take a look at the highlights of the day because we have seen plenty of good kills. We have seen plenty of good team vibes from the side of joking around, as well as a very good retaliation from the side of Team Rakuzan too.
See, right at this juncture, look at that avalanche. Okay, slightly missed on it. They managed to uproot Timbersaw, but immediately with the chains and the chakram, managed to avoid the initial damage, but got completely off guard. When you're facing off 2 to 3 at the same time, it will not be that easier. But followed by an immediate retaliation, a huge retaliation. You get one of my guy, I'll take care of 2 to 3 of your guys, is what joking around said several times during the game. And Ember Spirit, time and again, while he initiated those attacks, was unable to continue the same and totally caught off guard. Now, Sven, with the scepter in position, he purchased it on the right juncture and with that enhanced his abilities. Also got the little bit of upgrade. Now, while creating this mage, bulldoze moves further, just like that, does not care about what kind of damage you're inflicting onto the opponents. I said it the other way around. Doesn't care about the damage your opponents are inflicting, but still goes for the kill. Now, Tiny here, where are you? Okay, there we go. The avalanche, but no, not gonna be quite enough. He goes down. The first being Vengeful Spirit. Now, one more time, I saw the pattern here start clashing that as soon as Vengeful Spirit, Ember, and then Tiny, if these three are out of commission, immediately it's like a, uh, you know, totally a pack of cards that are falling down.
Yeah, indeed. It really was like this, right? It was like uh, a fortress made of papers or maybe
True,
glasses, right? Because
true.
every time joking around were trying to strike them, it was falling down just like that. They were striking a single hero, but out of nowhere, they were like getting 2 or 3 kills
Hmm.
because every follow up coming up from the side of Rakuzan somehow turning out to be in the favor of team joking around, and we have seen that happening so many time in both the games, though in the second game GG's has been called because somehow Rakuzan did knew that there's no way out for them.
They created the wall in order to stop it, and Vengeful Spirit did perform the best of the best after the buyback. But unfortunately, a dieback for Ember Spirit and a dieback for
Yeah.
Vengeful, and after that, they did not had the buyback available. So that was a totally downhill ride for the team. Nevertheless, it's a learning experience again and an amazing game presented by the teams together. But joking around, it was totally a one-sided play for them for sure. They made the best out of it. They had the better strategy. While I should not exactly say it's a one-sided game, they had the better strategy compared to Rakuzana. That's where it made the difference. I always look at the assists first, because these are the guys who are kind of like left behind, right? Grimstroke, as we spoke earlier, the moment I saw him in the draft, I knew for sure that he will make the difference, and that's what he did. 33 assists. Then Spirit Breaker, 29 assists. Now, you always talk about the kills first and then go for the assists. We expect those number of kills from Sven. We expect those number of kills from Timbersaw. And they did it. At the same point of time, Ember Spirit, Darkseer, and Tiny, they were supposed to have some high numbers. Quite unfortunately, it did not. While Naga Siren gave the challenge, it was not quite enough. And Naga Siren is the only hero from Team Rakuzana who had like 21,000 of net worth lead. Other than Naga Siren, we'll see Darkseer with the 11,000. So had the opportunity to purchase that single BKB or couple of BKBs probably. Then Sven, my goodness, the Monkey King bar, the scepter, whew, BKBs, the face boots, what an inventory. And whenever you see that Lotus Orb, immediately get ready for some highest amount of damage being destroyed, and properly done by Timbersaw as well. With the chains in position, the chakrams being unlocked, and moved further from there. It was a total annihilation onto the lineup of Rakuzan. Also, Kaya Sanja, Blink Dagger, beautiful itemization by joking around.
Beautifully done from the side of joking around. Each and every player did it in a very good manner. And at the same time, as you have mentioned, from the side of Rakuzana, we have already seen like Naga Siren was trying to create that window, or was trying to create
Yes,
that way
yes.
out for the team. But, there was no support, or I'd say there was no follow up from the other members of the team or from the other heroes of the team. So that kind of misbalanced everything, and that was the reason why they had to face such a drastic defeat.
I often say this, buddy, it's not just the machine, it's the man who controls it.
Yeah.
Okay, man or the woman, okay, or let's say a gamer who controls it, because do not want to go into the gender bias kind of thingy. So it's the gamer who controls the machine,
Yeah.
and you need to have a well-oiled machine. You need to have a very good gamer who controls it. That's when it will be going into the tandem kind of thingy. And if you miss out even on a single part, there are several moving parts in the game. If you miss out on a single part, it will just crumble, and that's what happened time and again. They tried to perform those attacks properly done with the remnants in position. They kind of levied a little bit onto Tiny, but I saw
Yeah.
Tiny failing a lot. I thought so that Vengeful Spirit will come up with a better challenge, but her missiles did not make any huge difference. The wall did not work out. So all those things kind of changed the momentum of the game. And right from the beginning, when you lose game one, it will leave that mindset. Okay, we'll talk more about it, and it will be like a never ending thingy. So from the qualifiers to the playoffs, there we go, guys. The four teams. Okay, these four teams will be moving into the playoffs. Talking about the prize pool, and overall $1,200. It's for this games. The first will get 650, the second will get 300, then 150, and then 100, 950 in cash, and 250 worth of Arena Esports points. So grab those points as well. They are also needed for the later stages. So an amazing play one more time, and a beautifully done attack. So $1,200 of prize pool for the game. That's huge. And
Yeah, and that
650 for
is
the winning team.
it,
Nice.
it is worth all the efforts, right? All the efforts these teams are giving and all the problems or the struggles these teams are facing, it is worth everything, worth every penny, because the prize pool is huge, and the dedication these players have been showcasing us. You have to give them something, right?
Mhm.
Let's see how they're going to play it out in the playoffs as well, because now we have four teams. And remember, guys, this was the last monthly qualifier, because there are no more monthly qualifiers left. We're going to head on to the playoffs, and then we're going to head to the grand finals, and that is going to be a massive LAN event, remember.
So grab your tickets from Etisalat. Be ready for the LAN event. That is going to be quite entertaining. Be there, support your team, support your players, and we will look forward for you guys.
Yeah, indeed, because again, you have to support these teams, especially for the efforts they're putting in, right? Each and
Agree.
every player is putting so much effort. And especially when you look at the team like Rakuzan, right?
Mhm.
Because even after losing the very first game of the series, they still came back for the second game. They could have just given up. And during the second game as well, they did not just lost all the hopes. They were
True.
trying and trying and trying till the very last moment. And there came a point of saturation where they literally knew that there's no way out, there's nothing we can do that can change the game, that can change the pace of the game, right? And that was
Yes.
the moment when they gave up. So they have such high spirit center.
Now, with that being said, sad to say that we have to, end the show here so that we can start a very good show in the later stages. Me, Cass Santa, right along with me, Start Clashing, will be signing out for now, and I'll see you guys in the later parts.